Hey there, clever masterminds, it's your homeboy, Cleverboy86. Today I'm back, finally, with my review of The Walking Dead Season 4 finale, titled A. So the reason why this video took so long is because I was on vacation in Oregon last week, and I wanted to finish my Season 4 reviews the day before we left for Oregon. And I was going to review this episode the night before we left, but it was like 12 o'clock in the morning, and I was only going to get a few hours of sleep because I had to wake up at 4 in the morning so we could go to the airport. And I was just way too tired to film this video, so I decided to wait until I got back. But yeah, anyways, so sorry about the delay. But anyways, let's get into the review. So this episode was the finale of Season 4, and this is one of my favorite season finales for The Walking Dead. This episode focuses on Rick, Carl, and Michonne's journey to Terminus, and Rick's kind of teaching Carl how to set animal traps. So they've set up camp probably a day away from Terminus, and the Claimers catch up to them at night. And Daryl's obviously with the Claimers, and he obviously recognizes Rick and Michonne, and he tells Joe not to kill them. And one of the Claimers takes Carl out of the car, and he's literally about to rape Carl. And it's a really horrific scene. Like, this scene is one of the darkest scenes in all of The Walking Dead. Anyways, Joe's holding a gun to Rick's head, and Rick headbutts him, and he grabs Joe, and Joe's like, the hell are you gonna do now, sport? And Rick rips out Joe's throat using his teeth. This was definitely a turning point for Rick, and yeah, it's just such a crazy scene. And then the next morning, Rick's sitting there by the car, and Daryl sits down next to him. And there's some really great dialogue between Rick and Daryl. You know, Rick tells Daryl, "You're my brother," and that was a really great scene. And also Daryl tells Rick about what happened to Beth. But anyways, after that, the four of them start heading to Terminus, and Rick is very wary about Terminus, and he hides a bag of guns in the woods. And the four of them go into Terminus, and they meet Gareth, and he's sort of the leader of Terminus. And right away, you can kind of tell something's going on. And very quickly, Rick realizes that Terminus is not what they say it is. So Rick sees someone with Glenn's pocket watch, and he holds him at gunpoint and asks him where he got the pocket watch. And then he sees someone wearing Daryl's poncho, and he sees another person wearing the riot gear. And then all of a sudden, Rick, Daryl, Carl, and Michonne are getting shot at. But the snipers aren't aiming for them, but they're aiming at their feet. And they're basically leading them into a trap. And there's some very subtle foreshadowing at the beginning of this episode where Rick talks about snaring a rabbit. And in this scene, they're the rabbit. So I thought that was really cool foreshadowing. Anyways, so they're led right into a trap. And I love how Gareth's like, "Ringleader, go to your left and into that train car." And he's like, then the archer, then the samurai, and then the kid. I thought that was a really great scene. Anyways, so they go into the train car, and it's revealed that Glenn, Maggie, Sasha, Bob, and everyone else is there. And Rick's like, they're gonna feel pretty stupid when they find out. And Abraham like, find out what? And Rick says, they're screwing with the wrong people. And there's actually two versions of this scene. There's the version that aired on TV where Rick says they're screwing with the wrong people. And then there's an uncensored version where Rick says they're fucking with the wrong people. I definitely prefer the second one because it just makes Rick sound more badass. Yeah, you can find the uncensored version on YouTube or if you have the DVD or Blu-ray, the uncensored version's on there. Yeah, anyways, overall, this was an amazing finale. It was a really intense episode, and it did a great job of wrapping up season 4. But anyways, I'm going to give this episode a perfect 10 out of 10. This was a really great episode, and I really enjoyed it all the way through. But anyways, stay tuned for my review of The Walking Dead Season 5 premiere titled No Sanctuary. That will be coming later today, so stay tuned for that. I can't wait to review that episode because it is my second favorite episode of The Walking Dead. And yeah, so I'm really excited to review that. So stay tuned for that review. That'll be coming later today. But anyways, that's it for my review of The Walking Dead Season 4 finale. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all for the next one. Alright, bye guys.